I never actually clocked Jinx just sitting here in the corner. I guess I put him there so long ago. I just forgot. He's just hanging out right there in the corner, and he always has been. He's always been watching you. He knows your sins. Anyway, hi everyone. How you guys doing? Certified mad lad, dude. That was like peak 2020's terminology. Thank you for saying that. I don't really know what I was thinking today. I decided, I guess, to make myself as tired as humanly possible right before stream, because I have been relaxing ever since I finished the pressure intro, which I will probably show you guys in a bit. I just took a fucking bubble bath. Yes, I did. It was relaxing and it was immaculate. Be really awkward. It'd be really awkward if it's been. I'm drinking a cup of chocolate milk, which doesn't really like sound too sleep inducing, but I assure you, chocolate milk fucking destroys me. Like high sugar content makes me tired. I get like the opposite of a sugar rush. Anyway, great random shit. Is Stream Element supposed to be a mod? I don't know. / mod Stream Elements. I never really thought about it. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope you guys are doing really good today. So my sleepiness aside, today we are back after probably like a 2-week hiatus at this point with the Loblocke. We've taken a little bit of a break because I was getting fucking destroyed, but thankfully that hopefully means we can finish everything today. And if we finish everything today, that would be awesome. Really all we have left to do is practice day 49. And after day 49, I would love to try and do a White Knight fight, but I genuinely have no idea how I'm going to manage it. Anyway, time to see how rusty you got. Exactly. I haven't been in this facility for a little while, but I hope you guys are all doing good. The beverage you've shown us doesn't look that brown. Well, I can't really like, I can tilt the camera down and show you. It's as brown as it gets. Like, I don't know. Does that not look like chocolate milk? Is that not enough for you? God, leave me be. Let a man enjoy his chocolate milk. Imagine Great Alzara as an abnormality. It just spits random lore bullshit. That sounds amazing. I've been thinking about making a supercut of blueprints up to room 46 and just like highlighting like a bunch of random shit. But you're here for the stream chicken. You want to say I hate you? I'm at band camp right now, so you wouldn't mind being timed out for the next 3 hours if you're at band camp, would you? Not at all, right? But yeah, so let's load up our facility. Let's talk a little bit. I've had a very chill day. I'm very relaxed right now. I hope you are all doing very good. I would rewatch 12.5 times. Yeah, so I finished the pressure video intro. And I'm really happy about that. I still have some tweaks to make to it, but I have like a finalized version where if I was held at gunpoint and they're like, put it out, no, I'd be like, cool, yeah, I'm right with that. Welcome in, box. And yeah, so today is the monster, the evil, the great evil, in the form of the Bina resuppression with Hakma. Now, if I bring up our Loblocke document, this is going to have to be the most heavily noted day in the entire Loblocke. Because this day entails 2 things. One, it is arguably the hardest day in the Loblocke. Did you like my most recent message in the Discord? Hang on, I need to time this guy out for an hour. Huge. All right. If that doesn't answer, I don't know what does. But let me bring up the thing. And obviously I still haven't organized some of my notes, but what I need to do is start taking notes on day 49. So this day is super important for 2 reasons. One, if we fail this day, that is the single most tragic event in human history. because this will be the final day of the Loblocke. Yes, gay 49. Yes, gay 49. If we do not manage to get through 49 gay people and fail on the 49th, because, you know, the 50th gay person is like, you've been through 49 gay people and it's not really that bad anymore. But the 49th, that's a hurdle and a half. But yeah, so there's that. And it's just a hard day. Arguably one of the hardest. So we're gonna have to think, but we can reuse some Bina strategies. Like, I think we get about 5 Quiet Buff meltdowns before Bina spawns. So we can use that time to execute all clerks. We can still set up backwards clock to skip phase 2. And phase 3, we can actually pause if we want to. That is a thing we can do. It'll just mean that one employee can either panic or just die, Lamau. Which sounds bad, but a small price to pay for facility security. You know? The escalating difficulty of the first 49 protesters when I want a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Thank God the 50th isn't that bad, though. Not as hard as one night in Buffalo, New York. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. 5 Nights at Freddy's or 1 night in Buffalo, New York. I'll let you guys choose. But yeah, so I'm sure we'll find some time to chat today. I have some random stuff that I can talk about. I have some just like stories and stuff that I can share. But for now, we're gonna have to spend a little bit bashing our head into a brick wall and hoping the concussion isn't that bad. Is my cam dead? No. Is my cam not moving? Dying? No. I hope not. Are you okay? I don't know. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to pay. I mean, yeah, because that's the funny thing about day 49. If we fail this day, or if we just barely scrape by this day, life is great, because day 50 is just right there, and day 50 is literally just, can we manage the facility with what we have? And if we can't, then embarrassing. But yeah, so day 49 should be easy if you don't care about death and sacrifices. That's what I'm thinking. I am going to slightly care. And by slightly care, I mean I'm going to be making a singular level 5 employee to re-solidify themselves as the mandated sacrifice to the high and mighty backwards clock. So let me do that real quick. No, actually, potentially, I didn't even think about this. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll give you a weapon. Have a green stem for fun. So let's begin the core suppression and go from there. Why are there 2 killer dudes? What do you mean killer dudes? Alright. So today, we have Hakma balls. Alright. And his balls, well, let me tell you, are Hakmud. Yeah. I forgot I can't do that. I forgot I can't do that. Classic day 49. I forgot that I'm not allowed to do that. That's gonna fucking blow. So, yeah, I mean, I can, but it's not optimal. Just not willy-nilly. Yeah, it's gonna either kill or panic somebody. Which, I mean, I guess I could get, like, fodder employees on the higher layers to maybe, like, eat that. But I don't care enough. Let's do this for real this time. So, the nice thing compared to the Bina suppression that we get with this is the Bina suppression is when we hit go, we go. You know, like it is just instantly like, man your stations, you guys go deal with the meltdowns, you go deal with backwards clock, whatever. We have all the time in the world right now. Okay? We can set up backwards clock. We can fucking hunt our clerks for sport. Like it is a dream. We are living the dream, and we are missing that one clerk. Go fuck yourself. You definitely want to pause during the Bina fight. Yeah. It's worth noting that Bina has, I think, 40% less health, which is going to mean that she is a lot easier to kill. which is both a good and a bad thing, depending on how you see it, but mostly a good thing, especially in her third phase, where she is kind of hard to one cycle if you're not being smart about it. Okay. Go die, go die. Keep thinking you're saying peen suppression? No, Bina. The original name of Roland. Guys, I need you to tell me what you think about my newest conception. Okay? Hear me out. I'm not the biggest trend follower. You know, I don't follow trends too much. But I keep seeing W place everywhere. I think we should start a coordinated effort to get my cat Roland somewhere fully made on W place. I think it will be a phenomenal idea, and I think it will be awesome, and I think there's no problems with it. It is stealing your info, but based. Everything is stealing my info. This game is stealing my info. Lobotomy Corporation is currently stealing my info. But yeah, so I guess for now, we kind of just work and figure shit out, you know? Like, that's kind of the play, kind of the idea. Bet. What I need to do first is I need to get a pixel art variation of Roland. Just got out of therapy and I came back to peak. Cat, how do you feel about the initiative of getting Roland somewhere on W place? The other question is, where would we put him? Speaking of Roland, I got a Roland story to tell you guys. We actually got more time than I thought before we have to deal with all of the hell on earth known as Bina. Hang on, let me go grab him real quick. He is the Babsy. Look at him. I got kicked out of Atlas's room at 8 a.m. today, and so I had to go sleep on the couch, which was my biggest mistake because he started biting my feet. He does not know how loved he is by this community, spoiled creature. He does not know that his love extends beyond just me and Atlas. Dude, you are really just stupid. So as I said at the start, I took quite a nice bubble bath for fun, and I kept the door open so Roland could come in, and I've never seen him more perplexed. Like he kept reaching his paw into the tub and then pulling it back, and he licked it at some point, and I was like, "Do not lick the bubble bath, you fucking moron." But yeah, he just never seen it before, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" He was so curious. I did think about grabbing him, but I didn't know if the bubble bath was safe for cats. I have given him bats before. He has gotten bats, and he is not the biggest fan. No, he's just hanging out right there. Look, you can see right here. Hi, bum. But it is definitely a demon. Speaking of demons, I watched with Atlas K-pop Demon Hunters last night. They've been trying to get me to watch it for weeks, and we finally watched it, and it was a really good movie. And I was very happy. It was honestly a baller night. We got pizza because I was a little stressed, so we went and we got pizza, and we came back and I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, which I felt a little bad about because me, Nick, and Claudia were going to play Peak, but we still ended up playing Peak just later than I said I would. Maybe we get cat-safe bubble bath soap? We could. I mean, we also just have cat soap, because when we first got him, he sucked at cleaning himself, and he always stunk. So we made it so that we could just clean him ourselves. I shall hydrate using chocolate milk, which is definitely a hydrating beverage. Love K-pop Demon Hunters. So I literally had one complaint when watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and it was the fact that the movie was too short. I genuinely wish there was more. I heard the movie had apparently been cut down because Netflix sucks balls and was like, oh, your movie can only be this long. That was genuinely my only complaint. Not just from like I want to see more, but genuinely because I felt like some plot threads were just like could have been a little bit better connected. But like still a phenomenal movie. I still really liked it. I was skeptical at first, but it was also made by, I think it was the same people, or at least some of the people who worked on Spider-Verse were on it. It was made by Sony, and it was really good. Put the fries in the bag, kid. Dude, the Clipsicle is going to get shot by 48 Der Freischütz wielders, or whatever they are. Magic bullet wielders. 87 magic bullet Otises on your location. I'm actually really glad I managed to get the pressure video intros done today, because I ended up spending the first like 2 hours of my morning doing my mirror dungeon, because since there has been a lot going on in Limbus, I haven't really played a lot of Limbus, so I almost like went a full week without doing my mirror dungeon. Like that's 750 lunacy, man. That's like 5 pools, okay? That's evil. I can't just skip out on that. But I did it. I'm thinking of actually doing a Limbus stream next week, where we try and pull for the new Hong Lu identity and do some Mirror Dungeon Infinites. Because if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what it is. The Mirror Dungeons got fucking harder, dude. Like, I don't know if it's the new Kanto 8 packs. I don't know if it's the way they do packs now. I don't know if I'm just not locked in enough and getting enough ego gifts. They feel harder. Like, I genuinely, like I said, my Mirror Dungeon took me like 2 hours today for some reason. Dude, I can't wait for the Lord of Hongyan. This unpleasant dark bullet user shows up at your door. The bullet never misses its mark, and 87 of them are coming at you right now. I haven't actually done Infinite yet. Neither have I. I just thought it would be a fun stream thing to do with you guys. And also just like a good way to play Limbus while there's no real new content in the game. Because that was my one worry when I started Limbus, having these little stretches where there's just like no content for the game. Which obviously I have other stuff I can do, but wonder why I think it's harder when think it's gotten a bit easier. Note that I don't really use that much of the Starlight stuff. It might also be now that I'm trying to go faster, through the mirror dungeons, I'm skipping more ego gifts. In turn, I have less ego gifts, making the fights harder. Also, when you have to do fucking time-killing Bakak packs, you wanna die in a pit. Because, you know, the Time Ripper was already the worst fight ever made in the mirror dungeons. So, now I have to do it, every time if I want to farm the event. Great. Please play Kamala Tale. I'm not playing Kamala Tale. I have seen Kamala Tale. I'm not playing Kamala Tale. I forgot about that! Oh my god! Guys, I want you to go beat the shit out of this dude. Guys, I want him fucking killed with hammers. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Kill him. Kill him with hammers. Do it. Go, gang, go. Go. Go, gang, go. I don't care if half of you literally aren't dealing damage to this guy. Go anyway. Oh, shit. Okay, no one died. No one died. Life is fine. On the bright side, we have, even though they're not doing any damage, Sound of a Star is healing the people in there. Which is kind of awesome. I might turn the fucking volume down. Jesus Christ. Youchie. This game is always just really loud, though. So. And leave. All right, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Time Ripper is a funny punching bag man. He's a funny punching bag man that takes no damage. Hey, you guys want to, like, just fucking kill him? That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. If you guys just murdered the dude, that would be amazing. I'd cry, actually. Tears of joy and happiness. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And we go right here. I haven't read the Hong Lu kit yet. I really like him because he synergizes really well with the all of the Haisho IDs. And like it feels like he was literally designed to synergize around them. And I just think that's really cool. I know there's been stuff in the past, like with the little Manchaland IDs, where people are like, oh, well, you know, if one ID requires other IDs to work, blah. I would rather IDs work better, synergized together as intentional game design. I think that's cool. I think it makes, you know, the more underwhelming high show members, like, I mean, okay, none of the high show are bad exactly, but like, just think about like Mao Otis or Mao Ryoshu, who are good, but nothing ridiculous. Them having synergy with someone is kind of awesome. If he does a combo with Shi Gregor, he inflicts 1 rupture count on hit for the rest of fight. That is phenomenal. I did not know that was a thing. Holy shit. Is it going to do 1 limb billion rupture or not? I mean, since he synergizes with Mal Faust, 100%. You know, we're already cooked. Don't worry. But I don't mind. I kind of hope they keep doing. Well, I don't know how I feel about it, but I kind of like how Limbus bosses have like. They did it with like Night of Despair, where some people are resistant to status effects, where you can still deal damage with them, but it's like halved. And I kind of fuck with that. I kind of like that a lot. Which might be a controversial take. I don't know. But hey. My first major controversy is saying I'm okay that Night of Despair only takes half damage from status effects, then. Mao Zedong? What? Hong Lu's Kid is spending 2 bars in BBTIG to run a crazy assist combo. Yep. Pretty much. Okay, but it looks awesome. Like, let's be real. The assist combo looks amazing. This might sound stupid. And it's part of the reason I want to stream it. I really want to read his Uptie story. Like, the Ishmael one was already really curious. Because Carmen literally just interrupted it mid-story and was like, no, you don't get to see that yet. So, since we're getting, I forgot I have don't touch the button. So since we're kind of getting, like, you know, it feels like the Uptie stories are becoming more lore relevant as the Uptie, like, identities they're based off of are more important characters. And yes, in case anyone's wondering, the reason I am like a gazillion % zoomed out is because I'm just always assuming Burrowing Heaven's being worked with, so I can't forget. Which I really need to stop doing, but... Plink, that's what I'm saying. Holy plink. Limbus were a true gacha game, then yes, but it's true. Limbus gives you access to all IDs. What do you mean? All bad end IDs have some crazy lore implications, not gonna lie. I don't really remember anything about Spice Bush or Pequod Captain Ishmael. Like, Pequod Captain Ishmael wasn't anything too crazy, if I remember correctly. I think we do one more, and then that's when Bina appears. Oh, I should be, hang on, stop it. I should be killing more clerks. That way we don't have to worry when Bina comes on the screen. I do everything. Actually, we're really lucky that they spawned, or the white fixer spawned somewhere where there's no clerks. I need to make sure I'm working on that. The fuck is that noise? Is it you? Is it the old lady? Is it the fucking fart room? Go away. Shoo. Be gone. Became Crazy Dave. It's actually my role model. That's who I want to be in life. People always ask me, Matthew, John Eclipsical, who do you want to be when you grow up? And I say, who was the voice actor for Crazy Dave? That's what I need to know. Heathcliff gains access to Arise the Dead. Yeah, dude, he's the Wild Hunt. Hello, Central Command Team. Alright, and we just gotta keep an eye on anything that's breaking out. It was Jack Black. I can't wait till they cast Jack Black as Heathcliff in the Limbus movie. There's no way that an ordeal can spawn when Bina spawns, right? Like, that's... Right? 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 Guys, right? What does that mean, gamer? George Fan and Ryan Akaba. Voice is Crazy Dave. I see. Surely Bina won't spawn the moment that these guys spawn, because if White Noon can happen when Bina happens, that is actually a, like, entire universe of fucking stupid bullshit that I hate. Boink, boink. Limbus movie will give us identities that are just photorealistic sprites of actors in the costumes. They just have like the costume, but then they just like tape on like a horrible mask of like an Ishmael PNG that was just like put onto a mask. It's like, hey guys, it's me, Ishmael Limbus Company. One of the funny little things I've been hearing in friend circles is that the Danganronpa like dev or like some important person on the Danganronpa front tweeted a date in November and like kind of like was like something's gonna happen related to Danganronpa, and everyone's speculating that there's going to be a Dead by Daylight Danganronpa licensed killer or like chapter, and it's really funny to me because I keep wondering how they are going to adapt a game/anime with no previously recorded live action characters into Dead by Daylight. And you made me think of that when you were saying the Limbus show. Oh no, Danganronpa? What's wrong with Danganronpa? Who hurt you? Welcome in, Logan. Logger. Welcome in, how you doing? What did Danganronpa ever do to you, Star? I feel like there's going to be a Limbus movie in the future. It's going to feel like a Power Rangers crossover movie. I don't think we'll ever get anything animated related to Limbus, but Project Moon has expressed interest in doing other animated projects. As for what they'd be, I couldn't tell you. Because, like, if they wanted to animate either Lobotomy Corp, Runa, or, what is it, Limbus, like, they have so much to cover. I'd love to see Leviathan animated. That'd be awesome. Hype Moments and Virgilius, the show. Alright, nobody's even working with this guy. DVD's cool and all, but throwing away the chance to give us Chris Pratt Kokichi would be a crime. True. I can't wait for live action Danganronpa to feature Chris Pratt as Kokichi. And then when they finally do the Dead by Daylight crossover, it's just Chris Pratt. Like, that would have been so much more funny. Imagine if instead of doing Nicolas Cage, they did Nicolas Cage from Willy's Wonderland, or just like for some fuck-ass movie. Like, that would be 10 times funnier than just putting the actor in it. Boink. Which, I mean, I guess they've technically done, like, Ellen Ripley, you know. I actually can't, I'm blanking on Ellen Ripley's actor's name. But, like, it's not the actor. Any, like, live, action horror movie characters aren't. White Whale, played by Brendan Fraser. You get it. Jack Black as Monokuma. It would be so peak, though. I just, like, picture him as Steve. Just, like, in some, like high-pitched voice saying, like... Or no, I picture him, like, the way he, like, plays Steve. Like, the way he, like, enunciates everything in the Minecraft movie. Like, it's punishment time! Like, he doesn't say it like Monokuma's high-pitched voice. He just says it like fucking Jack Black. Jack Black actually pulls off Monokuma high key. I think it would be... I don't think it's out of the question. I don't know if he can hit those high notes, though. Monokuma, like, constantly speaks in those high notes. Do you like eating walnuts? It's not my favorite pastime, no. There's a lot of pastimes, a lot of things I do to pass the time. And I will say that eating walnuts is not exactly up there as my walnut pastime. Not exactly my favorite. Wait, hang on. Wait, gang, that shit's evil. That shit's evil and fucked up. Alright, hang on. Lock the fuck in. Alright, I have a plan. The plan is there. However, what? Why? Okay. Okay, lock the fuck in, Matthew John Eclipsical. This is it. Shit's going to shit. We're shitting all over the place, okay? The Child of the Galaxy, that is once in 100 good deeds. Why does it feel like there's more than normal right now? That's that fetus that I hate. Why did you never do anything? Why aren't you doing anything? Holy shit, lock in, gang. Lock in. Everybody lock the fuck in. Okay, get over there. Please tell me there's nothing that I missed. Did I miss anything? I genuinely couldn't fucking tell you. It is above my pay grade. Okay, the fucking dog is out. How is Bina looking on the damage front? Not good at all. There is a red fixer somewhere around here, which I'm not the biggest fan of at the moment. But you know what? Worse things have happened. Great. Everybody just took like 1 billion black damage. Okay, no, get the fuck out of there. Actually, you are going to die. The goal is to just not worry about any of this shit, but unfortunately, much to my dismay, that's not really going too well, is it? Hello, what a lovely shelter from the 20-something of March. Okay. Okay, well, everyone just fucking died. I'd imagine she just did pale damage. So, Bina spawns at Klypov Meltdown 5. And just so coincidentally, a noon ordeal can happen right then. Which is fucking atrocious, baby. Fuck no. Alright. That is scary and evil and awful, and I hate it. And Bina can melt shit down in this department. So we got a lot of problems here. What happened? We got our asses kicked. Imagine that happens in the final run. Well, in the dream, that never happens. That's the goal. That's the play. Logan, you already did the last name thing. This isn't anything new. Alright, this is fine. Everything is A-okay. Do that right there. Okay, so now we can take things a little bit faster now that I know what's going on. So we need to basically like prepare to beat the shit out of Bina. Because the problem is I was not properly prepared to beat the shit out of Bina. I need to make sure that I have people spread around properly so we can do that. Thankfully, compared to the last time we fought Bina, I can actually lower the amount of people who need to go fight her directly, because she has so much less health. I quite literally need half of the firepower on her. A little bit more, but still. So for now, let's just keep her working. How are we doing, chat? How's everyone doing? We got a little bit of time now. Alright, that evil burrowing heaven thing that I hate is fine. Alright. Trying to think of anything else that happened, but bad. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I hope things get better. What's going on? Wait, don't have to share, but I hope things get better. Let's do this. All right. Make sure that burrowing heaven's still being dealt with. Oh, we need to start executing clerks, right? I forgot they're expendable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nice. I'm just gonna be really happy to be finished with Loblocke practice because it has just been such a rotter, dude. My poor brain. He was forced to spend 8 hours sorry, like 80 hours playing Lobotomy Corporation just as practice. This better all be worth it. Making the actual video on the Loblocke is going to be one hell of a chore because it's probably going to have to be like a different style than what I normally do. I'm probably going to have to go for like voiceover and like explain what happened. My cat got ate by my dog. That is horrible. I am very sorry to hear. That's kind of speechless on that actually. I'm very sorry. Evil dog. That's actually been like a fairly prevalent concern of mine because I do want to have both cats and dogs. So already trying to get like another cat when we have Roland. I don't know how it's gonna go, you know? I'll hydrate and stretch. Bina, I love you, but why do you have to do the things you do? So are we literally just gambling on this? Like, is this just you know, like, you're not gonna break out, right? No. I'm not gonna touch Burrowing Heaven at all. Okay, we're good. And then... let me do that. Then, let me do... No, I'm not gonna send someone to work with MOSB. But, no, so we're literally just gonna be gambling with this. We're gonna be gambling on whether or not Bina spawns with the Noon or not. But there's a plan, there's a vision, right? Because in the case that Bina spawns with the White Noon, I can just ignore them and make sure that, like, no employees are getting distracted by them. Excuse me. And then, backwards clock should take care of them? I don't know if, backwards clock works on ordeals, but I hope it does? I'll have to see. My dog thinks the cat was a rat. They failed their job. How do you know what the dog thinks? Maybe the dog is just sick and twisted. And you should probably get the dog checked out. Got back from being distracted. How's the run and did you reset? The White Noon spawned when Bina spawned, which I didn't know was a thing that could happen. So, you know, we got a little bit of a ordeal ahead of us, for lack of a better word. My dad sucks at eating ramen with chopsticks. That tracks. I never really took him to be the chopstick lord. Alright, everybody just go do that. You guys are fine. You eat Romans? Yeah, that's my bad. My dad does eat Romans. That's a little known fact about me. I'm actually gonna be doing my Roman mukbang stream next week. It's a family thing. Sorry, everyone. Okay, beat the shit out of this guy, pretty please, with the cherry on top. Cool, you're gonna die now. I actually get a little worried because my dad will live stream and he will just put his exact location in the live stream title. And, well, I don't exactly think anybody is targeting the middle-aged man doing whatever the fuck my dad does. But you can understand, like, being someone who is, like, on the internet a lot, like, how it's a little scary just, like, seeing somebody you know and care about just putting their like exact location out there for any malicious people on the internet to do something for. Like, what's to stop someone from saying, like, oh, there's a man gives exact description of my dad at this exact location who is doing evil thing and like swatting them. I don't know. I'm just saying it's a possibility, and it scares me. Take a hydrate. It's the last of my chocolate milk. I don't know if that's just like years of like instilled internet fear in me, but it's like genuinely like a I don't take online privacy that seriously. I probably should take it a little more seriously. Like I've told you guys where I go to school. I don't go around advertising it, but saying your exact location in public to a live stream, it's kind of weird. It's kind of sketchy. Like, how many people do you think try to like call in police reports on like IRL streamers, you know? Like I think like immediately, like I know iShowSpeed does a lot of IRL streams. How many people do you think of like just like maliciously tried to like, you know, call the police on him? What school? I mean, I don't go around flaunting it. I'm not going to mention it really unless it's relevant to the conversation. That's the only time I really do it. When the Hot Topic has a Funko Pop with my full name and exact likeness on the box that they refuse to sell to me. Okay, but like, imagine how weird that would be. Like, being like famous, right? And just like seeing a Funko Pop, like with you on it. Or your likeness. Speed has had that happen. Exactly, like I feel like that's gotta be scary. I mean, I know like a lot of them walk around with security now. Which is like a good thing. I think that's good. Like it's scary to think that like just like some malicious person could just like call in like a false thing, and then like if you're live streaming it, they have like they could give an exact visual description of you, and they don't have to be anywhere nearby. It's a little startling. People sometimes don't care. The amount of danger you receive and the amount of info you put out is unrelated. It's mostly about how much of a target you are. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. But for some people, like, again, like, if you make the info so readily available, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'll pull it up just, like, to show the example. Like, I mean, it's already out there, so who cares? But, like, Matt Wazina is live. Kumamon Ramen X in Pennsylvania. Call the police. There's a man wearing a black shirt with a cap and a beard at Kumamon Ramen who is, I don't know, threatening me or stalking me or following me, or whatever. And it's just like, it's right there. It's not even that it's hidden. It's not even that it's like, you know, like it's, I'm not crazy, right? Like it's an understandable fear to have. That like just putting it right there is a little scary. Because there are so many just dickheads and assholes and people with no regard for other people online who will literally just thrive off of like doing that kind of shit. So it's just like, you know, you get a little freaked out. Anyway, let me do this right here. Bam. In all honesty, you can take a random picture of the sky. If people care enough, they'll find you. Posting info out there is just giving lazier people the opportunity. 100%. But it's like, if you're a bigger target, right? If let's say you have a bigger target on your back, like you're just like a larger personality or something like that. Okay. Then like, yeah. People might go to those more extensive lengths. Nobody's gonna care if it's just like some small random guy. But like you said, you're giving lazier people the opportunity. So some guy who's like looking around, who's like, I feel like doxing someone today. Because let's be real, there are people who do that. Or I feel like swatting someone today. Like, you know, oh, there's the entire thing done for me. Hey, let me just get this guy and see if I can watch something funny out of it. I just don't think the possibility is impossible. Like, I think it's something that could happen realistically. Also, Bina is going to be spawning with the fucking ordeal again. which is actually a entirely like different level of fucked and cruel and awful. What? Brains, thank you for the raid.
Yo!
Welcome in.
Welcome everyone. Welcome.
I hope you had a good stream. Singing machine, we're not really getting much done in, but I think if singing machine melts down, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's definitely not impossible. Yeah, Twitter in a nutshell. Like, yeah, it's definitely the more irrational fear side. It's definitely the more Gabe talking. My roommate Gabe, who was the one who just said when the Hot Topic has a Funko Pop with my full name and exact likeness on the box. Gabe is very big on like online secrecy and not putting his like information out there, which I completely respect. He's had many a time where he asks me not to post an image with him in it or whatever, and I completely respect that because I completely understand it. So like maybe that's just like my inner Gabe schizophrenic talking, but just full name, location, it just feels like a is it good ramen at least? I've never been there. Hell if I know. Modded Lob Corp. Oh boy. 3 out of the 4 hours is me debugging said mods. Yeah, I haven't really touched the Project Moon modding scene. I've heard it can be a little bit of a chore. Why is somebody dead? Why is the game telling me somebody's dead? Who died and why? Safety team. How did you die? Oh, they panicked from, what is it? From Threshia. But that's fine, because I'm not really using you for much anyway, and we're just trying to practice right now. How's streaming? It's been good. We've just been chilling, talking, making our way through day 49 to Bina. And I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Thank you for asking. Can I see your cat? If you do a Roland check, I don't really want to go disturb him right now. I don't know where he is. I did just disturb him. He was on the bed behind me. I don't really know where he went. He's just kind of gone. He's been a piece of shit today. He's just been a piece of shit lately. Been biting a lot more. Just like randomly too. He does this thing. He knows that he can like agitate me and Atlas to like chase him. So you know the video of the like cat jumping behind like the wall. Like hang on here, I got it. You know, like this image. He'll just like run up to me and Atlas. Just do that real quick, kind of. Just like at her leg, and then just run away. It's like a provocation technique. Yeah, literally rage baiting. That is exactly what my cat is doing. He is trying to provoke us into what is it? Into chasing him. And it works. We do chase him. He loves it. It's hard to get a read on Roland because like you can never tell if he's like uncomfortable or just playing. However, I've kind of learned that he does meow if he gets uncomfortable. Like he will yell, like he'll go like meow. He has a sassy ass meow. If we ever leave to like go somewhere and come back, he'll meow at the door. I've talked about that in the past, but lately it's gotten like really sassy. Before it would be like this, just like meow, meow, like where'd you go? Come back. And as of late though, it's been like meow, meow, meow. It's been like fuck you, get back here. Where did you go? Happy cat. Roland has no happiness in his heart. All right, so me thinks I am going to send everybody but Aleph guy up here. Like if Sensor needs work, none of these guys got it, and it's gonna fucking suck. But we're just gonna pray that doesn't happen. As for everyone down here, neither of you are really wearing Aleph gear, so I don't care too much. Let's send you right there and over here. And then I want to keep at least 2 people here. So against Bina, I think Smile and DeCapo. I think those melees are going to be... Or no, actually... No, I don't... I would rather actually somebody like this go right there. And then we have you... Because ranged people are going to be better against Bina. Because Bina likes to walk. Walk away from shit. And then as for you guys... I'm going to bring Sound of a Star up. Bina department can't melt down. I know, that's why I'm keeping these two down there. Should give a room tour. There's not really much in my room. I've showed off my room before. I haven't for a while. Most of it's just in the background. It's also very, very messy right now. So let's think. So we have to set up backwards clock real quick. Let's do that. Q swag. And do it one more time. So we have that set up for second phase. Now, we are going to have to be extremely conscious of her little, like, black stabby attack thingies. Specifically on the gang over here. As a matter of fact, I should separate these guys into different rooms, because otherwise Bina can just fucking murk them. Which is evil and bad. You, oh, do you have a death wish? Don't fucking do that stuff. Don't do that. No. Alright, and simply put, we're going to throw you into one sin, and then we ball, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna keep all of these guys highlighted. Okay, none of these guys are melting down. You're melting down. You're melting down. Someone on you. Control team, you can go over there. Portrait, nothing on MOSB. Go there. You're gonna go there. We need a Schadenfreude, so we'll take that right there. Schadenfreude's definitely gonna breach, because I can't exactly afford to not be looking at him right now. Yin and Yang are gonna get two guys. Oh my god, there's so much just right here. Singing Machine, we quite literally just need to sacrifice someone. This is fucking 07, you. Alright, we're gonna have to keep in mind that we need someone for Singing Machine. Oh my god, and we have to keep Burrowing Heaven in there? Am I going insane, or does she melt down more departments today? Like, is that a real thing? I swear to god it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, everything's just going to shit. Where'd Bina even go? She's down? Okay, first things first, does this take care of the ordeal? It does. Okay, which is great. Which is phenomenal, even. Everybody is dead. Alright. Where is Bina at? I don't know. Is she in between rooms? No. Where on earth is Bina? Or is she? I thought, like, maybe she would be, like, in between a room or two. Dude, how is she already up there? Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we kind of gotta figure shit out, so... Let's send everyone over to her, I guess. Oh my god, did she get stunned in there? No, she didn't. Did she teleport? How'd she get up there? What? Wait, how is Bina all the way up here? Okay. Well, we're getting our asses kicked. We might have to pause. Okay. It's fine. I need to count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, There is more. Oh. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, shit. On the Bina suppression, she only melts down 5 containment units. On this one, I think she melts down 7? 1, 2, 3, 4 dark fog. 5 dark fog. 6 dark fog, 7 dark fog. She melts down 7 of each. Oh, fuck. Are we gonna have to... fuck. Are we gonna have to... I think we are. I think we're gonna have to pause here. I don't think we can handle 14 meltdowns and Bina and a potential ordeal all at once. Oh my god. Okay, retry the day. Let's think. Let's think. So I need to conceive. Trip has a sign that said autistic child area and wasn't expecting to read that, so it was funny. I always forget about those signs. There's like I actually see them more often than you'd think. Maybe not like autistic child area, but like I don't know, just like watch children signs. And I was like, thanks for informing me that in this specific area, I should be watching for random children running out on the road. Like, I don't know. I feel like the statistical likelihood of a child running in front of oncoming traffic is pretty common no matter where you are. They're pretty stupid, you know? Okay, so I am going to do a weird decision, question mark. Say hello to the fodder. Because of the nature of the Bina suppression and the Hakma suppression being in tandem, this is an assortment of employees who exist for the sole purpose of fucking dying. That is the reason these guys exist. I also need to get my obligatory Central Command Team employee who will not kill themselves in Singing Machine. It needs to be higher than temperance level 2, lower than temperance level 4. So you're actually perfect. Okay. So, we need to take these guys. We need to take these losers, these absolute fools. Pause fodder strap, my beloved. I mean, I need it. Like, what else am I going to do? You know, I'm fucked. Everybody who we've gotten is going to need some kind of black resist just due to Bina and her nature. And boink. Boink. And I'm literally going to give them all white weapons in the off chance that any of them panic. That way they can deal with panic. I think that'll make the most sense, you know? So do like those. And then any other ranged, any ranged whites? Sure. Sure. It is all from the fetus that I hate, so you know. Another fetus. No weapon. Oh, we have ecstasy here. I didn't realize. Boom, double ecstasy. I mean, I guess Black Swan for fun. And then we have you, who has no weapon. So I will give you Exuvier for fun. And that's basically what we're going to have to do. We hope and pray. So let's run it back. You just gotta be careful about being a funny starting troll move. What, the 1 gazillion pale damage move? Sleeping the entire day, basically. Me too, Emily. Missed out on the peak. We might be able to peak tonight. I don't know what your availability is, but I might be able to find time to peak today. I'm sorry for keeping you hanging so long. I don't know if Nick and Cloudy explained anything, but I was going through the ringer. The wave where she just when she spawns, she just AoEs everyone. That's why everybody has black resist. They should hopefully be able to tank it. Hopefully. Alright, go there, and then let's get our silly, goofy, backwards clock goon over here. And yeah, so we are basically going to have to play a game of, will anybody super important panic and or die when we pause the game? Because realistically, we need 3 sacrifices, right? We need the first pause and the second pause. And honest to God, we don't even need the second pause, but it's probably, you know, better to play it safe. So, boink and boink and baloink and bajoink. Dude, I need you to be faster, clerk. No, I need you guys to just overlap. Just overlap for a brief second. No. You guys need to walk next to each other. You guys need to hug. You guys are best friends. You guys are best friends in hell. Hell. Okay. Remember, it's AoE, so more people equals more damage. That is true. So, I mean, the best way to go about that would basically be to, boink, and then boink, and boink. If they're all in different rooms of Central Command Team, then I don't really have to worry as much. And yeah, there are no clerks. It's basically going to be spawning on top of them. So, I get what you're saying, though. That is an important note. Okay, we're good. I'm fucked up. What'd I do? Boink. But yeah, the goal is just to get through it today. Alright? And by get through it, I mean get through it multiple times. Because I won't be satisfied with just one day 49 victory. And that's gonna hurt. Something clerk, something managed? No. What has a clerk ever done for you in your facility? Name one beneficial thing a clerk has done. And note that beneficial thing needs to outweigh breaching Mountain of Smiling Bodies and Big Bird and Army in Black and Cloud of Monk 87 times. Just have some dark chocolate with caramel and sea salt. Absolute peak. Salted caramel is just awesome. And then if you add chocolate to it, it's even more awesome. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, so I can't fully agree with that. But salted caramel anything is phenomenal. It can be a little much for me. Depending on how strong some of the flavors are. But that is kind of awesome. Making Queen of Hatred happy? I mean, yes, I guess so. I guess necessary sacrifice. But, like, I'm just built different, and I don't let her breach. Plus 10% movement speed. Clerk bonuses aren't a real thing, actually. It's propaganda made up by your nest to convince you that clerk lives matter. Just saying. Okay, go do that. Salted caramel is good until there's too much salt. Yeah, I would say that's the thing that can easily overwhelm you. Like, the salt, I feel like, needs to be subtle. Me when I stretch. Everything is good until too much salt. Like the ocean. Oh, how I would love to drink the sweet ocean water. But for some preposterous reason, there is an abundance of salt in there. Salt factories have just cultivated the ocean so they can make more salt. So that the ocean just produces salt. And it's a lie and a scam, and I hate it. Too little salt and too much salt is such a fine line. Whenever I make eggs, I like to salt my eggs. Or whenever I make like corn on the cob, I like to salt that. And I remember the last time I had corn on the cob, I was like, it could use a little more salt. And then I put more salt on it, and it was so much salt that I felt like I was just taking mouthfuls of salt. And it was evil and devious, and I wanted to curl up into a ball and cry. I almost just tried to pause my game. Where the fuck is the thing that's melting down? Right here. Cool. Sea salt companies restrict you from drinking the ocean so they can get more salt. Evil and devious, greedy companies saying that I will get dehydrated and die. Sure, buddy. Sure, I know what you really are. Greedy and evil. Butter is the best thing on corn and on a cob. I mean, yeah, 100%. But adding a little bit of salt also helps. I remember being younger and shucking my own corn for corn on the cob. It was like such a fascination to me. And I always felt so special because it was like corn fresh from my family's farm. So I felt like I was doing something that no one else got to do. And then I grew up and I learned that they just sell non-shucked corn at the store. And I was like, oh, that's lame. I thought I was special. Just like how bathroom companies made gender to sell more bathrooms. You get it. It's like how flag companies have secretly been running the United States. And every now and again, whenever they're starting to go low on profits, they just add another state to the United States so that they can make more United States flags. Same thing with map companies. They're actually the reason that world like wars start and territory disputes happen. So that they can just like update their maps and get more money. Maybe it's the 1 trillion metric ton of salt water. Maybe I'm just silly. Well, no, the salt companies made that salt water, though. It didn't always used to be like that. It used to be like all beautiful and pristine and clean. It should be like pure water. Trust me. Like this post if you're a true hydrator. Okay. Do this. Where did you hear this? I just know these things, okay? I can't give up my sources. If flat Earth doesn't exist, then why are maps flat? True. Google Maps, when they do like that globe thing, I think they just took like a normal map and they just like curved it up. Like I don't know why they did that. I heard mats instead of maps and went, it's you? Yup, I'm the one. I'm the one starting all of the world wars. Sorry, guys, it's me. I'm starting wars so I can profit off them. The secret's out. Hydrate. Give me 1 second to execute all of my clerks in a mass murder, and then I will go hydrate. Guys, I would never start any global conflicts. I would just murder clerks. There's a difference. It's not a genocide if their lives don't matter, guys. Calm down. Boink. 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 There we go. We're good. I'm like Undertale. Oh, no, there's still more. I have like a Kara in the back of my head. It's telling me how many clerks are left. Okay, everybody fucking leave this room. Go, shoo. Get out. Okay. Boink, boink. Go back in. Go back in. Where is the last clerk? You can't hide from the bullet of justice, bitch. Oh, there's another. Wait, there's got to be another. I see him. Quick scoped. Gone. No more. Oh, there's another. Goodbye, Ada 4. Look, I'm just saying, like, I feel like Lobotomy Corp was, like, really trying to make us not care for clerks, considering that they don't have proper names. They're just named by, like, you know, letter codes and numbers, all right? You are encouraged to kill them at every proper turn, because why else would you use an execution bullet if not on a clerk? And they are weak, frail baby men, okay? If clerk lives were meant to matter, then Kim Ji-hoon himself would have boosted them up. Is devilish? Look, it's just... You gotta play Lobotomy Corp and then you'll understand, alright? Guys, I need to clarify that quote was said in reference to Lobotomy Corporation clerks, not any real people. Any similarities to real-life events on the Eclipsical stream are not true. This is a work of fiction. Any similarities to real-life peoples or events are just pure happenstance. Okay? It's like the disclaimers you see at the beginning of, like, TV shows and movies. Alright, give me 1 second to go grab some water, wherever my water bottle is. Water bottle? I'm teaching you how to be a CEO. Exactly. Exactly. I'm teaching you how to run a good, profitable company. Killing a red shoot agent? I mean, yeah, that works. Hey guys, to help further prove my point about the benefits of salt water, I've decided that for this hydrate, I'm gonna be salting my water. All right, I have my nice Lego salt shaker here, and we're just gonna be shaking some in. Yummy. Yummy. Shake that around. All right. This sponsor is, or this hydrate is sponsored by salt. Can you add some more? I didn't hear you. It adds flavor, guys. It adds flavor, guys. Hydrate? Yeah, I'll do it again, guys. Tasty. I remember when I was younger, whenever I was sick, people would be like, oh, just like gargle warm salt water. I'd be like, fuck no. Fuck no. My grandma always said that. Just like gargle some warm salt water. And I was like, Grandma, take your fucking meds. Fuck no. I ain't doing that. Fuck off. Yo, we get the noon early today. Wait, that is huge. Okay. Yummy, yummy salt. Also, wait, what do you mean, wait, can you add some more? I didn't hear you. Did you need to hear the salt going into the thing? I didn't actually clock that statement. The thing is, I didn't actually directly taste it when drinking the water, but there is instead just weird fucking salt residue in my mouth that I just kind of feel now. Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Ordeal RNG on the last day suck. That's why I am going to have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You know, that's the play, that's the plan. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do this with a noon when Venus spawns and just kind of hope. Hope for the best. No, V2 Ultra Kill 53. This is not Limbus Company. This is Lobotomy Corporation. Okay. Limbus Company is next week when I do an infinite mirror dungeon. Think about my life choices. Bing, 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 bing. Library of Runa? Nope. Still not there. You got one more try. You got one more try. I believe in you. I think you can do it. I'm gonna go back. My friend sends me an image of Sebastian Solis holding a sign saying, take your fucking meds, pretty please, every day, and I love it every time. Hey, that's one way to do it. And do you take your meds afterwards? If so, Sebastian Solis did his fucking job. Oh shit, it's the evil fucking white nuke. Dude, I hate the evil white nuke. Go to hell, dude. Yep, go fuck yourself, pal. And it's fine, everyone's okay. The fucking bird that I hate. Well, he's not actually here. We actually got rid of him. Alright. Bitches be like, I got my whole life ahead of me. No, you don't. White Fixer is bringing the fog to your house. Alright. I do. I must for my fishmans. I respect it. All right, so now we can actually live life a little bit more comfortably. I just want to clarify for the record that there is still a lingering taste of salt in my mouth, and if I'm being honest with you, it's kind of uncomfortable. But hey, you know, everything's fine. Salt isn't real. The fucking beast? Whoa. They don't say that. They would never use such harsh language. You know, I know that they had Library of Runa planned out when Lobotomy was being made, but I have to wonder how much of Limbus Company, if at all, they had planned out when they were making LobCorp, you know? Like, how much of the Project Moon world do you think was built when Lobotomy Corp was Lobotomy Corping? Guess what? Hang on, I have to guess. Okay, there is $34,000 in cash buried at the exact longitude and latitude coordinates of negative 28.935824 and then 31.234792. If I get it within the next 3 hours, it's all mine to keep. Otherwise, it will explode and 28 armed federal agents will be sent to my exact location in order to take me out. Close. Okay. Was I off on the longitude coordinates by like, is it actually like 28.129478? I don't know. I'm trying my best here, okay? I mean, there's a lot of things that I could guess. Oh, fuck you. All right. Close enough, I guess. I think I was pretty close. Is that 64537? I agree. When the number is 64537. Okay. They got like 3 bullet point plots out for each canto. Is that like real? Is that like actually real? Like they just have like the idea down. True, I do love standard training dummy rabbit. Why can't I get him as a real abnormality in my facility, and why is he not Aleph class? Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with the noon, but hopefully it's better than dealing with the noon while Bina is here. Armaments. Because, like, I mean, they even had, like, artifacts of the ruins. Like, they had, like, the ruins as, like, a fully, like, existing concept in the Project Moon world at this point. Like, that's got to mean something, right? Alright, well, let's deal with Red Fixer. Hello, fodder guy. You are weak to red damage, actually. Hello, everybody else. Get the fuck out of there. I'm just kind of letting Black Fixer roam. Red Fixer is evil and I hate him. 2 people just died. The Red Fixer hit these 2 guys up here, which is actually really funny to me. Give me Gamma 14, baby! Give me Gamma 14! Fuck! Gustafsson! Let's go! It's your time! Go perform your God-given duty! Woo! Yeah! Why'd I get first warning for that? Is it 'cause someone died? I guess it's because 3 people died. Okay. Give me that black damage shield, please. Well, that was definitely the thing ever. Yeah, no, you're gonna die, buddy. You're dying. Thanks. Great, and now everything melts down. Well, worse things have happened. You know, whatever. It is what it is. go over there. You guys go back down there. And now we need to start prepping for Bina. Look, everybody who's died today has not really brought that much to this company. They were just hired today, and they're just little meat sacrifices, all right? It's just part of being employed here. All right, and now let's get all of this ready. Get everybody ready right up to Bina. Get as much work as humanly possible done. So when am I getting terminated? I think like my live execution date's like the 17th. I can't quite remember. Hopefully before I go back to school. Unless you mean as like CEO of my company, then never actually. I actually have it written in my will that if I die, every employee at my company, all of their souls, which I harvested at the time of hiring, will just, like, be sent to the ether. They'll just be gone. There will be no more souls. Sent straight to Davy Jones's locker. Alright. Boink, bloink, bajoink. Can I be a nugget? I'm probably gonna install the mod that makes it so that, naming nuggets is free, just so that, like, people can have their own little nuggets when we start the thing. I think it'll be a hilarious rule, though, to have you only get one nugget per run. And if your nugget dies, you don't get one again until the next run. They're just gone. Whoa, don't start the peanut suppression, actually. Thank you. How much did that? Can we customize them? Yes, but, like, it needs to be, like, immediately, like, I'm going to need, like, the exact dimensions when you send it in. I can maybe make some exceptions, but, like, I don't really want to spend every single day finagling around 8 bazillion things. Alright, didn't we have a guy here, or did they die? Where's Anton? Hi, Anton. Go back there, Anton. All right. Then let's get Smile over here. And then we have you there. I'm going to bring you over here. And it's just Bina. Right. Make it like the roll-in check where you can add text with the redeem. Well, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get rolling in a minute. We are about to fight Bina, so you gotta like, you gotta hang on. All right. So let's send you guys out over there, and let's do that thing called hoping and praying, Lamau. Hi, guys, leave. Boink. Why are people already dead? Who died? What? Who is dead? Oh my god, it's because they were all in this elevator together. That's actually kind of funny as hell. Alright, that's whatever. I'll live. I mean, I won't live and I'll cry, but, you know, I'll just, it's whatever. Alright, so, again, the goal is to scrape by. That's all we need to do. We need to live. So let's do that. And then do that. I didn't forget about the funny move. I forgot that, what is it? I forgot that the funny move was capable of, hitting a bunch of people who I coincidentally happened to put in an elevator and were just destined to die. Singing machine does need somebody, but not on account of needing somebody for the thing. It's just melting down normally. Oh my fucking god, because we have normal meltdowns right now. That's kind of evil. Okay. Yeah, this pause is really necessary. Like, alright, I'm gonna send you up there. That's a dark fog. I'll take Quinn. You're not all the way down there yet, are you? Where's Quinn? I don't know. Quinn is right there. So Quinn, you can take the Heart of Aspiration. As for this, Anton, you're going to have to go there. I'm going to need whoever the other employee here is to go for that. Like, holy fucking meltdowns, dude. God damn. Okay. Nothing down here melts down, I've noticed. That stupid shelter that I hate. Who is right outside of it? Honorio. Cool, go in it. Alright, once we unpause, that's it. We gotta be ready, okay? So, everybody should be going to their designated locations. Singing machine is melting down. Oh, so giant tree sap isn't actually like one of the super duper evil ones. Everything is being dealt with though, which is what I like to see. So I need somebody to do that real quick. And I need somebody to do that. I accidentally canceled them. Okay, leave. And then get down. Okay, just watch out that Bina doesn't, like, fucking murk everyone. Also, make sure that Bina doesn't leave. Because she can leave. That is a thing that she can do. Okay. It looks like she might be stunned. But her Dark Fog isn't gone. Why isn't her Dark Fog gone? It is gone. What the fuck? Oh my god, burrowing heaven. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We can actually work with this. We can actually work with this. So backwards clock over on you. Okay, more people are dead, but that's alright. Worse things have happened. Alright, waves. Alright, and we're going back, baby. We're running it back. We're running it back. Alright, great run back, guys. Great run back, gang. Alright, fucking die, Bina. Great, great, great. Who is up on the pillars? And then I do that. And, you know, now Weatherby is dead. Unfortunate. Now we are going to need to get... Oh, my goodness. Okay. We're going to need to bring you there. We're going to need to bring you there. How's everyone looking? How's everyone? You know, we got 2 dead in the welfare team. That's fine. But those are people who died to burrowing heaven and all of their bullshit. We can send somebody down over to there. You, Anton, are panicking, which is just quite unfortunate for you. Then up here, we have 1 singular employee who can do anything here. You're not doing the best. You're just dying of unrelated cause. I mean, if you want to try to take care of that, have fun, guys. As for you guys, that is a child of the galaxy, and good. Okay, I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9! Oh, go fuck yourself. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Who is literally the closest? Who is this? They are wearing... it's not Cedric. It's Quinn. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's just go. How are you doing, dude? Like, I know you do black damage and all, but, like, you don't really do black damage. You're... Oh, no, wait. You're supposed to be going to the shelter on the 27th of March. Right. As for you, have fun, dude. All right. It's the question of the day. Can we beat the shit out of Bina? I don't know. Why? Wait, who's here? Wait, there's people right there. Oh my god. Good luck, soldier. You are going to die. It's really gonna suck. Is everybody going to the... No, not everybody's going to their sorted things. Why? Why aren't you going to your sorted things? Is everybody else going to their sorted things? I need you now. Good. Okay. Okay. Slow the fuck down. Slow your roll, Bina. Pale shield on everyone just in case. Okay, if Bina stops, be ready. Yin! 10 dead. 10. Oh, that's baby numbers. Oh, that's just peachy. Welcome back, Star. Oh, we're doing just fine. We could so make it from there. Let's go do that 3 more times. Oh, that was a mess and a half, dude. Oh my god. If you don't care about body count, this is great. I don't care about body count. Body count does not matter on this day. So long as we have 10 employees left, life's great. However, we still need to keep going. We can't just be content with that one. But holy fucking shit. Don't you know that prayer doesn't work in the Project Moon universe? If White Knight escapes, I think prayer works just fine. I think it works just fine. Okay. Alright. My game is not responding. Wait for the program to respond. I am going to have to restart Lobotomy Corp. Want to try doing day 49 ignoring Bina? Dude, there's some fucking freaks out there who do it. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know why people do that. Alright. Let me quit the game real quick to prevent the classic memory leak. Now, my only issue with White Knight is that if we do try to take on White Knight, like, we're going to need to build a whole new facility. Like, we can't really fight White Knight as it currently stands because there's just not, we can't get him. We can't extract him in our current facility. And I mean, we could sit here for 3 hours and build a White Knight facility, but there's no guarantee we'll even get him. You know? Alright. Boink. Back to the Lobotomy Corp. It's fine. If we can get, like, 1 or 2 more consistent kills on Bina, I specifically want to do one while the White Noon is active. If we can do that, then I'll be fine. I genuinely do think that the new employees are good. I think they are a good addition, and I think that they are helping us. I think I have to be careful about where I place them. There is an argument to be made that I should give them all higher stats, and if they prove to be problems, you know what? I'm rich enough that I might as well right now. Okay. So let me just give them all other stats. The thing is, we want to have a shit ton of lobs saved up for day 50, because if we don't have a shit ton of lobs saved up, then we could just fail. We could just die, right? And that would kind of suck. That would kind of blow. Let me do that. Let me do that. All right. Let's run it back. Fucking, he was forced to play day 49 multiple times. Great. Phenomenal. I remember the first ever time I played Lobotomy Corporation, I beat day 49, and I was thinking that I was like, oh man, like, you know, too many people died, I can't go forward, like, oh, I don't know if we'll be able to beat the next day, and everyone's like, no, just go, just trust me, just go. Day 50's easy, just go. And I was like, but what if the evil? Oh shit, hang on. Let me. Okay. I think we're fine. Anyway, can you guys make sure that nothing happens to this specific clerk while I'm gone? I need to go make sure my wife's awake. Cool. All right, cool. That one right there. Just make sure nothing happens to that clerk. If that clerk's gone by the time I get back, I'm gonna be devastated. I'll be right back. My wife just looked at me in a load of baffled confusion. Where's my clerk, by the way? It's a clerk. I don't really care. And goodbye, and goodbye, and goodbye. Goodbye, clerks. All right. But no, my wife looked at the shirt I'm wearing, and they're like, I've never seen you wear that shirt. And I've had this shirt for like 6 years. And I don't wear it often, so I don't blame them. But they were like gaslighting me that I'd never worn this shirt before. They weren't gaslighting me. They're like, where'd you get that? I used to wear this. It was like a tradition. Also, Roman the Empire. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But I used to, this shirt actually has special lore for me. My good friend Aviva back in high school, we used to hang out like pretty much every Friday night, right? Every single Friday we were both free. I was over at Aviva's house and likely spending the night. And I just kind of noticed after a certain point, coincidentally, every single time I went over, I was wearing this shirt. Which was, it was just kind of goofy. It was just kind of funny goofy. So, this shirt has like special meaning to me. And so I then made it a point from then on to purposefully wear this shirt whenever I went over. And it's like, it's an iconic shirt for me. My wife, they just don't get it. I like the very enthusiastic, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, hello, hi. Evil Babby! What are you trying to do? What is your problem? Weirdo. Weird ass cat. Who hired this guy? Goodbye, Roland. Malicious creature. Matt hates everyone. That's why he never says hi. I say hi to all of you at the start of stream. Look, guys. Contrary to popular belief, I can't go across every single chatter every single time and have a one-on-one with them. Nuh-uh. All right, let's start. Hi, Blackrock. How are you today? Please, tell me about your entire day, Blackrock. I need to know. I need to know every little detail. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? When did you breathe last? And have you drank water within the last 30 minutes? All right, go. Said welcome into me. Exactly. That's what I say, man. You can if you don't value your sanity. Yeah, the greeting every chatter stream, guys. I'll do that. I'm gonna start a diary. Talk all about each of your lives. I did ask how you were all doing earlier, and only one person responded. So, like, you know, screw all of you too. It's whatever. It's fine. You know, I do care about you all, but it's just whatever. I didn't have breakfast. I just drank my fruit punch, and I breathe often, I guess. That sounds like an amazing day. Breathing frequently, drinking fruit punch, no breakfast. Those are all positives to me. Tough crowd, man. I guess. Like, I should just keep a soundboard, and whenever I say something and no one like says anything, instead of just like sitting here and moving on, just like really like dejectedly, it should just like play like the crickets noise. I'll just be like, all right, guys, it's fine. I get it. They can't all be bangers, you know. God forbid I'm not talking about evil map companies or the saltwater industry, and instead ask how your days are. I had bacon, drank cream soda, and breathed often. We did not get to you yet! We did not get to you yet, Stobie32! Wait your fucking turn! I was gonna ask how Dr. Brains 008's entire day was next. What did you eat for breakfast, Brains? I need to know. It is not your turn. Just for that, you didn't drink bacon today. Spit it back out now. Boink. Dude, Roland is just like rolling around by my door. I think he wants out. evil, baby. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Did anyone see that? Just bit my fucking nose. Dumb bitch. God. Yeah, he's rolling around. God. Ow. He's been doing that lately. He's aggressive on the nose. Sometimes I put him in air jail where I just like hold him above me. And as I start to put him down, he'll like grab my face with his paws. And then he'll get his claws out and they'll like hang on my nose. And so like I have to like be careful. Otherwise he'll rip my fucking nose off. Hey Pillow, how you doing? Do you mind telling us what you had for breakfast today? When the last time you drank water was? Or sorry, have you drank water within the past hour? And have you breathed yet today? Or when was the last time you breathed? Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. What'd you have for breakfast? When was the last time you breathed? And have you drank water within the past hour? These are all very important things. And you need to reply. Otherwise, I'm a bad streamer. And people are going to start leaving less than 5-star reviews on the Eclipsical Rate Your Streamer app. Which is a real thing that I didn't just make up. I also just sent someone to do instinct work with Laetitia. So I think I need to be put down by firing squad. I've got a big glass of water. Fuck yes. If you had to rate your hydration on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be? Did I eat breakfast today? I ate a chocolate thing. That didn't answer the question. You answered my question with a question. Yeah, sure. Sure, dude. All right, it's fine. It's fine. A streamer's only as strong as their Twitch chat, they say. My Twitch chat is evil and awful. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I didn't need to chat anyway. You know, I'll just start making YouTube videos. Genuinely, I feel like making, like, YouTube videos where they're recorded and not streamed would just be so weird. You know? Like, I don't think I could do, like, the like... Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eclipsical, back here again playing Lobotomy Corporation, which is not at all how I would start a video ever. But, like, theoretically, right? Like, I don't know. I like streaming and then editing down VODs. I think it is 10 gajillion times more fun. I think there's exceptions, but... Roland attacks? Dude, he's fucking vicious. Thank you for clipping that. I will be using this as evidence in my upcoming lawsuit against him. If you feel that way, I guess you don't mind me putting the chat in emote only. Sure, dude. Any more resets? We beat Bina once. And then we have, what is it? We beat Bina once, and then we reset just from a practice. Because if we beat her once, then, you know, life sucks. Emote only? Yep. Okay, the thing about emote only that sucks is you can't use 7TV emotes. You know? Like, you can't plink in emote only mode. It's kind of messed up. Alfred clap, so true. Like, it makes sense why you can't use 7TV emotes, but... Yeah, no plink. It's evil and fucked up and cruel. Okay, we did get the good noon spawn, which I'm actually upset about, but... where are you? Dude, go kill that guy with hammers. Hello, red fixer. Both of you are getting a red shield. Dude, the Alfred emote though is genuinely like what I like my emotes to kind of look like. I like the way he does his emotes. So pissed. I was playing the mirror dungeon and it hit 5 PM and it just ended my run. Oh, that's fucked up and cruel, dude. Yeah, I made sure to do mine earlier. Don't worry. You could have been on the final part of your mirror dungeon. Alright, well, Anton just died. Great. But you know what? Hey, you know, if Anton died, I can just bring somebody from up here down, and they can be the next blood sacrifice to Singing Machine. Here, go over there, Angel, and you'll be the Singing Machine sacrifice. The 3 Alfred emotes I use most are not the ones in the style. I don't blame you. I think my most used emotes are the Roland ones. I like funny, silly emotes for like inside jokes. Punching Man doing a great job tanking with no actual damage. Yeah, you know, Red Fixer may be immune to red damage, but maybe it's the white damage. Maybe they're just intimidated, okay? Actual, like, fucking, Raiden punching Senator Armstrong. But, like, it's actually inflicting white damage on the inside. Like, wait, that's, like, a good most used emote. I respect it. I don't know. I do want to up the... I said this before, but I want to up the emotes around here. And by that, I mean, I feel like the emotes around here aren't used that often. So, to me, that translates to I don't have good emotes. So, I need to use them more. The July recap says your most used emote is Gangnam, which I am completely okay with. Gangnam's a banger. Even though it's not even called Gangnam, it's called Style. It's in first with 612, and the second was Roland Jam. That's good. Followed you in hopes of getting gift sub because I thought the emotes were bangers. Finally stopped lurking today. Hey, I respect it. Thanks, man. If I didn't have like $150 in my name I'd gift you a sub for that because I think that's really nice. but alas, the Eclipse of coffers aren't doing too well. It's fine because once school starts, I get my loans. And I get a little bit of that. Hate to say it, half of your emote's just you doing weird shit and the other half is Roland. Yeah, but like what else is it gonna be? Like what else do you want me to do, man? I don't know. Because the thing is, if there's ever like an emote that's specific to like a game, like or something like that, or like Jinx, for instance, right? Those I just put on 7TV. Like I would make a high emote, but like that's the thing. They're like what is it? Like they're 7TV emotes. So like I feel like, you know, you're able to just accomplish most of that via 7TV emotes. That's why I don't make them actual things. What do you mean, Amity? But no, like, I could, like, go find some random things. Like, there's a few, like, I don't know, like, I could make, like, Lejinx a thing, but I don't know, it's my, preferred emote philosophy. Yeah, like, see, like, Lejinx is just, like, great. It's the 7TV emote. I've returned to say hi. Dude, I should time you out again. Look, I do take emote suggestions in the Discord. Still have no audio. Everybody tell Eston that they suck and I hate them. Which you guys will definitely do and not say that I said none of that and I said very nice things. Damn it, now I'm like conscious about my emotes and now I'm like trying to think about like what emotes I could put on. But then I think to myself, I can't think about that right now. I'm streaming. I should get Bong Bong Happy. That's what I should do. I should get the one of Bong Bong from Loblocke. The fucking gif of it. And crop it down so it's just Bong Bong. The Love Heart emote would probably be the best. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to have Star commission some more things when I am a little bit more financially sound. So I'm definitely going to... I definitely have like a few that I want to do there. That's the goal. I love you platonically, Matt. Sorry, but platonic love is reserved between only me and Nipplenik. Any other love directed at me does have to be romantic. I don't make the rules. Streamer said hi and definitely nothing bad about you. Okay, we're about to deal with the noon ordeal. Can I hate you platonically? No. Only Nipple Nick can hate me platonically. You can hate me romantically. That is loud. Arthur? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Arthur? Arthur? Welcome in. How are you doing on this fine day? Actually, sorry, not how are you doing on this fine day. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Have you drank in the last hour? And when was the last time you breathed? Please answer those questions. Arthropods, that's what I figured. I figured with the naming being similar, and the color of the chat name. It's kind of what I figured. Little Caesars, 2 minutes ago, now. Okay, thank you. Glad to see at least somebody around here is locked the fuck in. Can't say that about everyone else in the Eclipse School Twitch chat today. Okay, holy shit, lock in, hang on. Things are bad. Army in Black is out! Rutro. That's bad. Okay. Hello, every Nyun. Go get that. Go get Burrowing Heaven. Army in Black's getting its ass kicked. Go put it back now. Army in Black is... Things are happening. Everybody go over there. Everybody go over there. Where are the other Army in Black instances? I don't know. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Army in Black is down over there. Okay. Oh, shit. Burrowing Heaven. Oh, fuck Burrowing Heaven. Okay. Burrowing Heaven is in sight. That's fine. You know, Cedric will be missed, but alas. Make sure that nobody is hard dying to you. Okay. That was fucking really unfortunate, actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. Okay. Everything is A-okay. Everything is A-okay. Everything is A-okay. All right, you're dead, Lamau. Panicking. People are panicking. People are panicking. Why are people panicking? Panicking, panicking, panicking. Panicking, panicking, panicking. Guys, fucking deal with the guy who's literally panicking in the room you're in. What is wrong with you? Okay, everybody go the fuck home. And I don't know where all of our panicking employees are. No training team. So there's one training team employee panicking. Looks like everybody else has been dealt with. Cedric died to Burrowing Heaven. Anton died to something unfortunate. Cedric being dead does fucking blow. But whatever. Okay. The fog came. Yes, the fog is coming. The fog came, and it is not okay. Okay, Weatherby, you're gonna go over here and do your little wind-up trick. 2 deaths leading to Bina isn't perfect, but it's whatever. Dealing with the white fixers with Hawkman suppression on isn't the best. Yeah, Anton died by red fixer. How does this game work? 2-second rundown is each and every one of these guys around the facility I have to work with using one of these 4 work types. Different work types have different success rates, and all of these guys have different conditionals. For instance, I have to look at this guy when I'm working with him, otherwise he'll kill the person working with him and spread across the facility and hurt people. Or this guy only employees of a certain level. See how it says Temperance 1 up there in the top right, or like this is a 1. Only people with the 1 on that can work with them, and a bunch of other assorted shit. That's your 2-second Lobotomy Corporation rundown. When shit breaches, you got to manage your little guys, and you want to cry. And yes, if you are not good at multitasking and remembering little tidbits of information, then this game is is probably not the best for you. Let's see. Can I remember the exact conditionals of every single person around this facility? Let's see. Burrowing Heaven isn't being worked with. So Onsen doesn't really have anything special, but he can heal SP when you're working with him. Old Lady, after not working with her a bunch of different times, the Black Smog comes in. If someone goes in, they get immobilized for a little bit and take some white damage. You Must Be Happy alternates between yes and no. You take it out, it either gives you a buff or a debuff. Fairy Festival, after you work with it, it's about like 30 seconds, and if you work with them, or if you work with anybody else, you fucking die. Child of the Galaxy, once someone works with him, they can't work with anyone else, otherwise he gets mad and they die, and anyone else who has worked with Child of the Galaxy dies. I don't know what you do, actually. And some other stuff. There's a lot. It's a lot to remember. Do you value your sanity? I don't. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Like this guy, you have to be above Justice level 3 to work with, but below Fortitude level 4. I think it's Fortitude level 4. Yep, level 4. You must be happy, everyone, from Bina. Okay, so what I've never quite understood is, like, can I use you must be happy to get someone, like, above 130 on their stats? I don't know. This is a Balatro reference? Uh-huh. Where's that smile thing? It's from this game. I have him. He's right down here. Not a smiling bodies. Evil incarnate. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, I can't really get him up much higher. But what if I do this guy right here? Like, could I, in theory, make them all, like, high-level employees just for the day? Like, oh. But yeah, this is not a smiling bodies. He's a little bitch. We hate him. If 20 people die within the facility throughout the day, he breaks out, and then we'll try to eat their corpses, and then he gets stronger when he does that. Damn, I'm really conscious about the emotes now. I need to up my emote game. See, I mean, that's really good, you know? Like, that's pretty solid. All of these stats are up now. What am I listening for? So when I put one of these guys in the thing, it'll alternate between yes and no. And I need to take it out on a yes and they get buffed. But the longer I keep them in, the faster it'll rotate. But the better the buff I get. Eventually here, I'll literally just throw like a fodder employee in. Or no, you're the one I just put in. Here, I'll bring this guy in. I assume no debuffs. No, it can give you debuffs if you take it out on no. So watch here. I'll put him in. So if I put him in, see how he has all these stats? 73, 72, all of this. Pretty simple. So if he does this, is yes, no, yes, no, yes. And it's going to start getting faster and faster and faster. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. And I went on a no. And all their stats are really low. But I can put it back in and try to fix that. Now they're really slow, like molasses. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. So I can do that. And then they got plus 24 to everything. Yeah, they die. Is it 3 times or 5? 5 times they die. So, you know, 50-50 gambling. Is it a 50-50 once it starts going so fast? I don't know. I've always kind of just thought it went to no. But yeah, that's how he works. But yeah, a lot of this is just muscle memory from, like, you know, hundreds, not hundreds, but like dozens of hours of gameplay. And also just security, like, in knowing what I can and can't work with without risking shit. It's not 50-50, but might as well be because it's going so fast. I could slow my game down. What if I sped up the game? Does that make it even more of a 50-50? Like, or is it still just equally a 50-50? I almost just drank my water, and then I remember there's salt in my water bottle. And then I thought, you know, maybe that wasn't my brightest idea, guys. Maybe I need to have better ideas. Okay. Dude, I'm really thinking about those emotes now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hydrate. Here you go. Well, joke's on you. There actually really isn't any water in this, so I have to go fill it up anyway. So give me 1 second. I actually like barely had any water, so I had to put more in. Guys, I think you'll be happy to know that I finally ordered Domino's last night. Because you all always tell me to order Domino's whenever I say I'm hungry. I'm not self the spiff right now. Whoa. Whoa. Fake fan. Water still tastes kind of salty. Whatever. Well, Spiff also hasn't been live in like a week. I was thinking earlier because like, I didn't check or I hadn't seen anything. I was like, where the fuck has Spiff been? And I looked at the announcements in the server and he was like gone for 8 days. 15 months? Huge. I think I'm about 15 months, somewhere around there. Can't believe I did a year sub to Spiff while he's on vacation. Fake streamer. Not even there. I wonder what the highest Spiff stream streak is. Who is the highest stream streak there? In 2 years? I'd have to check. I don't know how many I am. Can I check? Shut up, John Eclipsical. Show more. Where is Spiff? Where is Spiffathy? I follow so many people. There we go. Spiff. I have 9 months. I definitely... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I have the 1.5 year subscriber badge. That's what I have. So I have 1.5 years. Okay. This is the mimicry thing too? Yeah, we don't have the abnormality for it, but these guys have it. You can see the little sword there. Okay. Only 9. I don't know why it was saying 9. Look, I'll prove myself. I'll prove myself as a real fan, guys. I have the 1.5 year subscriber thing. It's kind of hard to see. I have the 1.5 year subscriber, but it says subscribed for 9 months. So I don't know what that means. I really don't. Yeah, see, 1.5. Subscribe to Actual Spit for 18 months with the current streak of 9 months. Next sub anniversary is August 24th. So there, see, I'm no faker. I am a real, true individual. I support my favorite streamers. Streak of 9? Yeah, I think it's because I used my Prime sub. What is it? I think I used my Prime sub on a friend 1 month. Because, you know, I love my friends. Why'd I do that? Fucking lock in. Alright, John Eclipsical. Alright. Lock in, bitch. Alright, well, I, as the genius I am, completely forgot to move my employees to where they need to be for Bina. We have just lost a really good welfare team employee, too, on the fucking luck of the draw. Which is great. What happened? She spawned. She spawned. That's what happened. So, let's lock the fuck in. And get working. So, all we need to do is just live. Okay, look, you get out either way, so I'm not going to work with you. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to work with you either, because you're just melting down normally. Okay, Schadenfreude. Great. Exactly what I wanted. Yep. Well, welfare team is basically all going to have to hang out there anyway, because go fuck yourself, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I literally need Haru to go over here, and then I need you to go over there, and then Weatherby needs to stay there. So we're going to have no welfare team on the Bina suppression team, which I guess is fine. Go do that. I'm going to have somebody go work with all-around helper just to satiate. Send someone up to the evil tree of doom and despair. Send somebody up to that. MOSB is also going to get someone. You don't have a Clipe off counter to melt down. Yes, Judgment Bird is in this. I'm going to need to send 2 of my weaker disciplinary teams. Sound of a Star. And then you know what? Since Singing Machine isn't being worked with, Andal or whatever the fuck your name is. I put you in what? Central Command? No. I grabbed you from, I snagged you from Info Team, I think. Yes. Did I call you Angel? The fuck is wrong with me? And then another meltdown of gold right there. Where is everybody here? Okay, that's fine. Just go home, guys. I don't know what the fuck's happening. You do need to stay there, and then I need to make sure that you are still working with her. And then you're still working with him. Let's review. Good. Good. Doesn't matter. Good. Good. Fine. Good. Fine. And then, we're going to need, all right, I have to have some stronger employees lying around. All right, Quinn, I need you down there. Actually, I'm just going to send you straight to Bina because we're not going to have a lot of employees who are actually dealing with Bina just hanging around, which is bad and evil. Okay, Honorio should, where's Honorio? I don't know, but Honorio should not be working right now. Samuel should. And then, I mean, fuck. Okay, so we're going to have to, like, I have both of you. I feel really bad sending someone in WoW gear down there. All right, I mean, we're just going to kind of have to go for it. And figure it the fuck out. All right, let's go. Just here for the streak. All good, Imda. I hope you're having a good day. Okay. Okay, go beat the shit out of you. Schadenfreude. Don't let Schadenfreude out if I can so help it. Okay. Then these guys are down here. Okay, big damage. That's what I like to see. All right. She's down. She's going back up. All right, walk over, gang. Schadenfreude, go fuck yourself. Then immediately get the fuck over there, Weatherby. And then everybody's going to get hit, and shit sucks, and I hate my life. But that's A-okay. Bina, you're going to go right up there. Backwards clock. Make sure that Army in Black is good, because Army in Black can be a problem child. As for everything around here, we're going to send you guys up to Bina. Good. Weatherby's dead, which caused the first warning. I don't think that's anything else. I think everything else up here is good. Bina's getting her shit kicked in, which is fine. We're gonna have to pause again, which I hope doesn't cause too much of an upset around here. Okay. Okay, somebody died. Someone else died. Everybody's dying. That's fine. Whatever. Is that one of you? Potentially. You're panicking. You're also a loser. Die. I don't care. You are fodder at its finest. We are going to need 2 employees in this general area to help out. Gabriella with the censored gear would probably be a good pick. They are from the Central Command team. As for Red Shoes, I'm just going to bring down, probably Justicia. Since Justicia, or she's the same on every weakness, and Justicia has the lowest DPS. As for this, send somebody to that pillar. Send somebody there. Yes, clerk lives don't matter, and neither do my employees. They were a loser, and they are dead. 'Tis the fate of working in the Lobotomy Corporation. Okay, then you're going to go there. You're going to use the portrait. Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we've established that it is 9 that we need for this current situation. Go. All right. Somebody's been thrown into a panic. Don't know why. It was nobody going to work, right? Everybody's still going to work. There's no unattended things. Why? What the fuck does that even mean? Price of silence looking ass. Okay. And then one more. About to get there. Get a slowdown on Bina. Keep an eye on her. We're gonna pale shield everybody here in case she uses the evil ass attack that I hate. We're just not doing damage that fast. If she uses another pillars, we're fucked. Okay, as she's walking through, have these guys also walk through. That way they can all be here to attack her the moment she's in. Well. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Everything is okay. Everything's okay, gang. Top 10 lobotomy corporations. So, day 49 isn't exactly running smoothly. But do I feel comfortable? Maybe. Very cat. Very cat. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Like, the only variation to this day that we could get is having the thingy, right? Having the noon. So let's take some notes, okay? Day 49 notes. Kill all clerks before Clyploth 5. Bina can spawn with noon. Ideally, haha. No, I'm not writing that. Ideally, get rid of them during phase 2 with backwards clock. Fodder, hang on, let me make this so you can actually read it. Fodder employees recommended 3 sacrifices need to be made for Bina phase 1 and 3. Pausing is basically needed. Let me think. Phase 3 can be a bit tight on damage. Be careful of that. Ideally, train up some level 5 employees who won't be used on days 47/48, who can be put in to focus on work while Alephs focus on damage. Because I was kind of thinking about that, how I kind of just ushered in a lot of guys, but it would have been a lot better if I just had all of my Alephs. Like if I had like 2 or 3 Alephs in a department. What's up, hon? Oh, he is the sleeper. Oh, he's all curled up. Can you send me that?
He's in his spot.
Can you send me that? But so like if we have like 2 to 3 Alephs per department, and then like 2 to 3, depending on how I want to spread it, employees who are dedicated specifically to doing like the work orders that I need, I think everything would be fine. So I just have to be very, did you give yourself 2 resets? So I think the way I went about it, if I go back to the rules, I like what I ended up doing. Due to their RNG-based nature, 1 retry day is allowed across all middle layer suppressions, 2 for the lower layers, and 3 across all of days 46 and 49. That's kind of how I did it. And that's kind of how I like it. I think it makes sense. I think it is going to be a very, like, I'm going to have to weigh my options. I'm going to have to weigh my decisions. Like, I'm going to have to think to myself while I'm doing the middle layer suppressions, like, you know, oh, I just had a rough Tiferet and half my employees are dead. Do I want to keep going or do I want to retry? Because, like, I might want that retry for Gebura. I think it puts in a little air of strategy, and I think it's a little, like, more fun. Because what if I just got fucking demolished on this day and then wanted to cry in a corner? So do we move on? Like, Yeah. We move on. Look, so I want to try White Knight. And if my goal is 100% dissolution, we will have White Knight gear, which will help. So, yeah, just have the real thing eventually. And that's day 49, ladies and gents. Jesus Christ. Life sucks. Day 50. The Knowing Eye. 100% germination of the seed of light. Holy Lobotomy Corporation. Met your reflections. Yup. Now we finally meet here today. I know. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. We have been through a shit ton. Just like the LobCorp speedrun, there's a new world record in true reset of a sub 2 hours and 39 minutes. True reset. Like a true ending from day one? Like going through everything? Question mark? That's actually crazy if that's true. Tree of Light. Manage the abnormalities one last time. And of course, refine the energy. Let me up, thank you. And yeah, we had quite a few deaths. Quite a few deaths. But hey, let's get some of our, I'm sure we have a lot of Aleph gear to throw around, right? Yerp. And let's do just that. You guys over in Central Command, I think you guys about deserve some Aleph gear. I think you guys in Extraction Team about deserve some Aleph gear. Get some weapons. Boink. And boink. Just in case shit hits the fan. Which I doubt it will. And then yeah, I mean we got enough going on around here. It's nothing crazy. I'll probably move someone into welfare from disciplinary. Training teams got their guys, but there's a new game plus category that says unlocks are allowed, so I assume you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I know they're very particular about how LobCorp speedruns go. Let's just do it. Honestly, it's good to not spend a ton. Because, you know, maybe this is how we'll look on the actual Loblocke. But let's get the music up, because I'm pretty sure this music's a banger. And look at that. Can they actually go in here? They can. They can actually move. Sometimes I wish we got this room much earlier than the very end. Fuck, dude. It's still cinematic, even if it's not true ending. Alright, let's manage these fuckers. We've got our notes. I'm probably off stream gonna do one big organization of the document. Make sure that the Loblocke files are all sorted and ready for the run so that we can refer back to them at any given time. Make sure that everything's all right. That is in fact the plan. And I think we're just gonna have to go for it. I've been stalling. I will just admit that shit. Because, like, it's scary. It is scary to have to beat this game without being able to day reset. Maybe you can do Limbus if you don't want to hunt White Knight. I won't complain. We'll talk when it's over. It's so interesting because, like, you know, this is like meant to be like the big final day of LobCorp. You know, getting here is like a chore in itself. But this is really just the beginning. Ooh. So philosophical, so wise, he said. Said John Eclipsical. Alright. You may feel a bit dizzy, but it'll be worth it. You only need to bear it for a moment. I love upside. Oh my god, and I can pause! I forgot about that. I can speed up! Oh, I have my limbs back. Oh my goodness gracious. I genuinely don't know if I ever thought that I would like see this ending sequence again. And it's also going to be, I hope no one has to die or suffer today. Thanks, dude. So long as we don't work with Burrowing Heaven, I think everything should be fine. Why do I hear people shooting? Or do I hear, like, phantom bullets? That is a thing. I am excited to read through all the lore again. Because genuinely, like, the story of LobCorp is kind of based and awesome. I really love how these are all, like, blurred and shit, but Bina isn't. Or, sorry, Bina is blurred and the rest aren't. That security camera footage is probably taken mid-fight. Alright, and just keep going. What's the goal? Do we just have to reach the energy quota? Is that it? Is that all the goal is? I think so, right? Dude, I hear the echoes of gunfire from Bina. And no Kleiploff meltdowns can occur, man. Alright. Alright, let's just send you there. Send you there. Sorry to make you go through this one last time. It's so trippy seeing it flipping and shit. Shudder in horror at the thought of the spaghetti code that goes into this ending. I'm sure it is perfectly acceptable and there are no problems with it whatsoever. Dude, surely working with censored won't cause any issues. I just looked at the screen. Welcome to Lobotomy Corp, man. And this is the part where Ayan says, this has truly been our Lobotomy Corp. Catch you on the flip side, and then flips the entire Lobotomy Corporation. Come on, guys. Don't you remember that iconic part of Lobotomy Corp? Went through so much. Today arrived before you could realize it. You endured and overcome numerous trials. Dude, turn that shit up a little more. I always forget how peak the ending of Lobotomy Corp is. Firmly believe this game's budget was the penny, lint, and paperclip in Patrick Starr's belly button. Don't forget the dream of Kim Ji-hoon. The tenacity, grit, and willpower contained solely within Kim Ji-hoon's soul. Dude, that fucking llama I hate. I'll remember all of you. I'll remember each and every one of you pieces of shit, with the exceptions of the ones I haven't seen. That's a whole thing. Tell me, streamer, what does Lobotomy Corp need? 500 Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Guys, now for my playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation, but every fucking abnormality is Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Are you guys ready? That's what I've truly been prepping for. Alright, well, we're just flipped upside down, guys. We're staying this way, actually. This is how we have to do the entire Loblocke, upside down. Lobotomy Corporation, but you have vertigo or some shit. Alright. I'm managing them from afar because it's a lot easier. Flip your camera. What? Upside down? It'd be kind of funny, actually. Boing. No, 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 that's the evil way. We don't put my camera that way. Oh man, just another great day in Lobotomy Corp where the music is just cut out for some fucking reason. There we go! There we go! It's been so long since we last saw the cloud behind the mist. Dude, think about Yuri right now! What's happening to Yuri? What's happening to Yuri? No! No! This is so hopeful and all, but like hundreds are dying across LobCorp branches. No! Think about the Yuri! Think about her! Dude, we're going. Dude, we're going. Dude, turn that shit up. Okay, there we go. This has truly been our Lobotomy Corporation. Thank you all for being here with me through practice. Through Loblocke practice! I don't think you understand, like, the fucking, like... The, like... It's like the Venom CAT scan scene, man. Like, that's how I fucking feel right now. Like, I'm so close, but I'm so far. I can be freed from the shackles of Loblocke practice, only to be reshackled down by Loblocke itself. Okay? Dude, we're so close. I can feel it. I can feel the Loblocke. I'm gonna press the button. Millions are dying. Yuri is getting buried, but it's okay. It's fine. Let's go. There it is. All of L-Corp in its glory. With their weirdly circular buildings. Like, did we just like, were there just like houses here? Like, what happened here? I don't really know. Dude, fuck yes. Let us embrace this place with this warmth, so everyone can shine like stars in the sky. Yeah, I do forget that, like, the entire purpose is, like, maybe everybody in the Lob Corps weren't meant to be fucked, but that Angela guy, like, you know, did fuck shit up. But, like, you can't even be that mad at Ayan. Like, so many worse things have happened in this city. Like, damn. Alright. Do that. Uneven coins. I'm glad the lurking reward has given you all the opportunity to... Oh. Oh. The light! The light! No way! Holy shit! Dude, I can see all the distortions. I can see all the distortions. I can see them already! All the distortions and ego. I see you, Zhao. I see you, Yan. I see all you motherfucking annoying Runa fights. What is Li Hang doing right now? What is Ricardo doing? Where was Ricardo at this time, huh? Alright. Here it is. Here it is. The last of it. The last of the money. Everything's been worked with. There it is. Upside down in all its glory. Ayan is to blame. Carmen and Angela did nothing wrong. Truly. Flip vertical. It's time for us to step down from the stage. Don't worry, we'll not be forgotten, even if we scatter away and fade into the light. Look at it go! What a glorious white night. Surely there will be no dark days to follow because of a certain malicious AI. You just killed Jahan, you monster. Deserved. That's actually really cool. Ayan had a virtuous cause, maybe. Execution bullets! Execution bullets! Boom. And this is our Lobotomy Corporation. A sprout burst from the land and grew into a towering tree, scattering fruit onto the world from its branches. But did we not get 100% abnormality dissolution? So is it like the evil light or some shit? The tree cultivated from the process of infinite possibilities is closer to the sky. It's more fierce than anything else. The tree of light. The borders between the past and the future, reality and illusion, the body and the mind, space and time, they are all slowly fading away. It is said that the void awaits at the end of the line. Ayan is trying to kill everybody. But I know that it is not just nothingness. You shall be the infinite light. Your name is Aeon, and you did everything wrong. Remember this name of ours. No, I'm not going to jump straight into the Loblocke. Now, fade away without a trace. And there are the credits. There are the credits. Oh, don't let me forget to show you guys the pressure intro. Do it right now. What, the document? Director Ji-hoon Kim. My glorious goat. My glorious goat. No, the run? Fuck no. That'll make the video a nightmare. Freesound.org contributors. I've not done my Scrandal yet. Oh, Lobotomy Corporation. What an absolutely horribly made peak game. Through all of its bugs, it is so peak. But there's no Millie songs. Think about how much better it would have been if Millie was singing here. Surely that was within Kim Ji-hoon's fucking lint paperclip and penny budget. Bam, bam. Yeah, part of the other reason I want to like read through all the lore and stuff when we go back through this is kind of to understand Aeon a little more. I still don't fully understand what that stupid little idiot was doing. And you, that's me, guys. Thanks, Kim Ji-hoon. I love you. Oh my god, I got it out just the right time. No way. There is the light, baby. Look at that. I always forget that this is like our one like vision of L Corp that we get. Wait, do I not get like the post cutscene with Angela and shit? I don't get it. Is it because I didn't do the abnormality dissolution? Is that why? Do you not get that unless you do the abnormality thing? Yeah, you didn't get 100% abno. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Is that a warp train? Is that a fucking warp train, guys? Oh man, oh man. See, but like I want to get that. I really do want to get that. All right, let's check. Let's check our codex. I want to check our codex real quick. Oh my fucking god, my game is dying. Codex. 90% dissolution. We're probably gonna have to do a third run in the actual thing, which is fine, I guess. Man, oh man, I don't even know what to do now. Because I really don't want to start over for White Knight. I mean, I might do that on my own time, but I really don't wanna. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to. So yeah, you literally don't get like the true ending if you don't have the 100%. That's crazy, actually. I don't know. Do we want to scrandle? I guess we could do our scrandle. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to be done only 2.5 hours into stream. All right, I'll close Lobotomy Corp. We can do our scrandle. Sure, why not, dude? Let me get my glorious scrandle music. Horror music. Piano. All right. Welcome back to the Scrandle, everybody. A thrilling daily game of food comparison. Now, what are we thinking? Are we thinking Sri Lankan food batter free for the fans is scranning more, or the pepperoni pizza? What are we scranning with more? Free for the fans is some absolutely, like, that free for the fans, dude. Holy scran. Holy scran. Okay. Number 12, doner meat and chips or chicken wings. Number 13, frog in frozen vegetable bag. Ooh, I don't know. Those chicken wings are pretty cheap, but they don't really look to be the best. But like doner meat left? I don't know, because the chicken wings are only 4 quid. How does this work? What scran is scranning more? What do you scran with more? Like, only 4 quid. Is the piss included? Did they include the piss with this scrandle? I don't know. That was a tight margin. That was a tight margin. For me, it was the chicken wings. I don't know. Cheesy chips or pita bread and meatballs. Absolutely. That's some good scran right there. I'd scran the chicken wings. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, chicken, pulled pork, and chips or waffle with Nutella. Dude, 100% the chicken. Oh, my God. Le sandwich lyonnaise. Sausage, onions, and Saint Michelin sauce or Chinese box. Dude, those are some absolutely scrandelicious. What? Okay. 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 Alright, dude. I don't know in what world Chinese box wins that, but whatever, dude. Whatever. Alright. Whatever. This guy sucks. Chinese? I don't know, dude. Sandwich was too simple. It looks scrandelicious to me. Definitely. Ooh. Pulled beef and gravy topped chips. Or chicken and halloumi souvlaki. Ooh. You're too white? Yes, because that has my yes. So let's get this straight, everybody. The fact that I am white and American is severely attributed. Now, this might come as a shocker to you, but as somebody who does not live in these countries, that's clearly just my fault. You would choose a sandwich? It looked fine. The Chinese box looked kind of sad. Like, it looked sad. It just looked like a sad box. It looked like sad Chinese food. Look, if I gave you a fucking rock and some dirt I found off the side of the street and put it inside of like, one of those like one of the containers you get like rice in from like a Chinese food place, would you say that that's better than like a 5-star meal prepared by Gordon Ramsay just because it says Chinese food? Am I just not locked in enough? Do I not understand? Like, I'm gonna say this isn't bad. I don't know. I don't really like loaded chips, loaded fries. Yeah. I knew the freaks would like it more. Bro's on to nothing. Pizza and a pint of pepperoni. Oh, hot dog. A pint of pepperoni. Dude, I'm still winning the scrandle, so go fuck yourself. Sausage or butter chicken tacos. They're a little pricey. I don't know. I don't like that sausage. It looks too veiny. It looks too veiny for me. I knew it, yeah. Dude, sausage freaks fucking, like, I don't get it. I don't get the hype around the sausages. I don't. The Whirly Winder. Cumberland sausage link in a bagel with cheese. Scrumpalicious. Yeah, well, that's definitely a grilled cheese. That's 100. That's 100% grilled cheese. I actually don't know. Because it's cheap. It's really cheap grilled cheese. There's a cheese that has been grilled. What does scran mean? It's just food. It's your scran. Dude, I don't know. It's so cheap. Like I'd be noshing on that scran. Like, for real. Dude, I have to take the grilled cheese just because of the sheer absurdity of it. Yeah, like I had to. The sheer absurdity of the grilled cheese, like, was just too much for me. All right. Let me do yesterday's scran. Whew. Dude, instantly scranning more. All right, hang on, I'm locking in. Giant Yorkshire pudding wrap or bacon roll. Giant Yorkshire pudding wrap filled with beef, pigs, and blankets. Double cheeseburger or the Bahama Mama. Dude, I gotta go for the Bahama Mama. I gotta go for the Bahama Mama. Meat and potato pie with mushy peas and gravy. Chicken and halloumi wrap. Dude, easy. Fucking 14 quid. I know, but the Bahama Mama is just in a diabolical roll. Free? Dude, fuck yes. Caramel and chocolate churros or salt and pepper. Oh, fuck. I don't fucking know. Oh, fuck. Those are both scran. Those are both some fucking... That's some fucking scranalicious scran right there. Oh, fuck. Wait, what do you think? Dude, like, the churros are pretty cheap. Left for hearty, right for heart. Dude. I love me a good churro. What can I say? They call me the Scran Master. Ooh. Oh, damn. That looks really good. Like, I mean, that looks good, but that looks better. Yeah. Close margin. Korean chicken and chips. That looks scranalicious. Oh. What? Bavette steak with potatoes and garlic. Food included with ticket. Ooh, wait. But like that's including the ticket because it's stadium food? I think I'm gonna go with the Korean chicken and chips. Yeah, okay. Pie, mash, and gravy. Or chicken, pork, and halloumi souvlaki's. Price for each. Dude, I'm going that. Yeah. I don't like the fucking gravy soup. I don't like the soup. The soup's evil. Katsudon, pork cutlet with rice and curry sauce. Or steak pie, gravy, and mushy peas. Dude, give me the katsudon. Easy. Look at that. Look at that scran. Properly scranned. Properly fucking scranned. Alright, guys. I'm just that good. So, what do we do now? I don't really know. I could just call it. Oh, do you guys want to see the pressure intro? Do you guys want to see that, or do you guys hate me and not care? Either or, it's fine, I guess. God, ignore the file called Spiff Sucks in all caps. Ignore the file called Spiff Sucks in all caps. Dude, shut the fuck up, John Eclipsical. Here, spoiling the video. There's still a few kinks I need to work out. Specifically, there's a few parts that I haven't fully edited, but it all works. Anyway, I want you to know that the next 2 seconds of footage I spent over 4 hours trying to get correct. So here, I'll just show it to you guys here. I'll actually go out of the way. Roblox Pressure is the best walking simulator I've ever played. And trust me, I've done a lot of walking. A little over a month ago, Pressure released their long-awaited Worth the Wait update, overhauling the entire game with tons of new events and threats. This is also only part 1 of 4 updates. I recently played through this on stream and had an absolute blast. Roll into the background, by the way. This video is just my first 2 runs, cut down to feature less walking and more... Dude. Go! I am speed. Mini games. Mini games.
Want to date with me?
Oh yeah, sure, man. Oh my god, he wants me. Oh my god, he wants me. Holy shit. Holy shit. My hero. My hero. Okay. Oh. What? Come here. Fred. Oh my god. Oh my god. This part doesn't have as much editing as it will have later on. Where? Where? Dude, he's pissed. Dude, he's pissed. Oh, he's so sad. And that's the whole thing. I'm gonna put a there's a few things that need to happen at the end there. I'm gonna put like a stupid fucking clip down here, like I've been doing. And then this stuff does need a little bit more editing to it. This like about 20-second stretch isn't fully done yet. But that's what I have so far. I think I also need to up the music a little. But I'm just happy because I have a fully watchable version of it now, which I have not had over the past like fucking week. I've been thinking maybe it's a little bit too long, or there might be a few things that I need to cut down, but I hope it was at least mildly entertaining, because this took me fucking forever to do. I'm actually going to open up my Premiere timeline to show you how annoying this was. Because getting this, you can see it kind of like tweak out. You can see the text there like tweak out a little bit, but this shit sucked to make. This shit sucked to make. It took me a ridiculously long amount of time. Let me see. Let me bring it up real quick. Nope, not Discord. So, you know, now I actually have to do the thing called editing the rest of the video. Here. I really don't know what to do now. I might just call it early. Just do a shorter stream. Dude, media pending. No way. Holy shit. It's fine because we're not even on the right one. But yeah, so quite literally, show Spiff sucks. So I can give the lore behind Spiff sucks in a minute. Give me a sec. There is lore behind it. But yeah, so the first couple seconds, I had to. So if we go in, if you look at it on a frame by frame, right? You could see how, like, this is, like, evil and, like, jumps around a ton, all this text. And so this is a sequence, another sequence, which is this. This is the one page, and then all of this in here is the other page, which has the black bars, like, animated, going away. And then I had to take them and individually, I had to take them and where is it? I had to track them frame by frame. Here's the whole thing. I had to go frame by frame across, and this is like 30 frames while the thing was slipping out. And all of these had to be like individually done and tweaked and twisted. And it was evil and awful, and I wanted to cry in a ditch. So, you know. Anyway, no, so the Spiff Sucks file is quite literally, back when, here, let me pull up the DM. Back when Spiff was doing the Dead by Daylight tournament, Nipple Nick was, like, helping, like, with practice and stuff, and, let's see, where is it? I'm trying to find it. I don't know when the DBD tournament was. I don't know where it is. But he'd asked me to create a, you know, I put on some music actually. I don't know what I want to put on. I'm just gonna put on TV World. So Nipple Nick had asked me to put, or to make a quick rundown for Spiff on both Dracula and Nemesis in Dead by Daylight, because he was considering switching to them for the Dead by Daylight tournament. So literally all this is a bunch of different takes that I had to cut around for the video. And it's literally just me. All it is me and Nick running around in Dead by Daylight as I explain both Dracula and Nemesis to Spiff. It is actually, hang on, let me bring it up. It is actually still a unlisted video on my channel because that's where I uploaded it. If I go here, you have the Nemesis plus Dracula quick guide, which I made for Spiff. And he never watched, by the way. He never watched it because David Barron decided that people could play the same killer, so Spiff never had to switch killer, so he just never watched it. And I spent the 1.5 hours I had before work slapping this shit together, and he never even watched it. He never even used it. So, I hate my life. I hate my life, and my life sucks. Anyway, I think I need to go rescue my wife from Roland. Give me 1 sec. Classic Spiff. Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm gonna hit him with hammers. Dude, why is Black Knife playing? Dude, this is not a Black Knife moment. Shut the fuck up. You know what it is, though? It's a Hammer of Justice moment. Alright, look at this dumbass cat. Look at him. Look at the babby. That's what Atlas called me in for. He is snoozing. He is cuddling. Roland is the Roaring Knight, you're right. He is just hanging out. He's able to get out. He's not trying. This is another picture of him from earlier. Or there's this one where he was hiding under a thing. All just Roland baby pictures. He is so comfy. He is so comfy. Okay, so I genuinely I don't know what I want to do. 'Cause like I could keep going, or I could just end now and go get work done and have a productive night. I'll do something. Well, yeah, but like I'm trying to think. I'm trying to conceive. The thing is, I don't know if I want to do something. Because if I yeah, just end it. Because if I start something, like we're going to be doing it for at minimum an hour or two, okay? Which is like a while. So hear me out. I end now. I'll go make dinner with my beautiful wife, and I will just keep working on videos and stuff, and that will be awesome and cool, and there will be more awesome Eclipsical content. So if I end stream now, there will still be more stuff. I think we made a great compromise. I think we've had a great discussion here. Literally, think about it like this. Both Friday and Saturday streams are going to be ridiculously long because it's FNAF World Refresh and Blueprints. Both games I'm absolutely loving. So I'm going to end off for today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. A little bit of a shorter one, but I had a lot of fun. Loblocke is starting next week. Definitely. I'm not scared at all. But today was really fun. It was really chill. Amidst all the Bina and whatnot. Shame weekend's a bad viewing time for me. I'm sorry, man. Do you still want to peek later? I do want to, but just give me a little while. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord, and I will be working off stream on other stuff. I wish we could have gone a little longer today, but yeah. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you have a great night, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.
I was in over my head? Yeah, but Stewie, this isn't about all the things you did wrong. It's about me apologizing.